Good morning, Taurus. Happy Monday. Welcome. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. Welcome back to my fairly new YouTube channel. I'm here every Monday and Wednesday doing tarot readings. I do all the fire and earth signs every Monday. I do air and water signs on Wednesdays for now until I open my member section. So I would really love to start this by asking you, if you have not hit that subscribe button yet down below, please do. When I hit my first 500 subscribers, I'll be able to open up a members area where I can offer extended reads and all kinds of other bonus stuff. So I've decided to do a subscription drive. My first 500 subscribers are going to get a free membership to Tarot with Kat. So please hit that subscribe button now so you're one of the first 500. And thank you to the almost 100 of you already within the first month who've already hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. All right, so let's talk a little bit of astrology really quickly, Taurus. So this week, the week of November 3rd through the 10th, Earth signs are going to benefit from a lot of raw action energy. Fire signs too this week. But your strength is going to lie in grounding, planning, and structure this week. Mars in Leo ignites a fire around you. Your job is to channel that fire into systems, resources, and long-term foundations. Expect issues around home, finances, or productivity to surface this week, and use this week to lay down or refine your foundation. For you in particular, Taurus, relationship and resource themes are really strong. Connect your comfort zone with your foundation, okay? And then you'll be good. Now let's see what the tarot has to say for you. So this is going to be the reading for Taurus for the week of November 3rd through the 10th. All right, so let's see. I'm using the Centennial Smith Weight Deck. If you click under this video, click more to open up the video description, you'll find, well, there you are. You'll find links to all the decks I use, as well as a link to buy me a coffee. If you really enjoy this reading, you'd like to support me in this channel, that would be so appreciated. Also, biblical scriptures connected to these tarot readings for my friends and family who appreciate that, because it's all source, it's all light, it's all the same energy. So you are coming up with the Fool card, Taurus, this week. How beautiful is that? I love it when the Fool comes up, especially in the heart of a spread. We are all the Fool. Gorgeous. So you are coming up the Fool this week, Taurus. You're being crossed by Strength. Another major arcana is your challenge obstacle awareness. Down below you in your subconscious tool shed is a Five of Pentacles. In your immediate past is a Knight of Pentacles. Crowning you in your ideal is the Eight of Cups. 8 is Strength, 8 of Cups. Makes total sense. You're stepping into your immediate future, more Pentacles. You've got a Six of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles and some major arcana. You got the cups up here. Okay. You and your environment this weekend. Oh, we got a bonus card from Pixie. We got the Lovers and creativity. This particular deck, the Centennial deck, marks the 100th, of course, anniversary of the traditional Rider-Waite deck. The artist, Pamela Coleman Smith, who went by Pixie, did all the artwork. And so this deck includes some bonus artwork by Pixie, and every once in a while she likes to pop out. So you got a bonus card for you in your environment this week, Taurus, which is this beautiful Lovers. But you've also got this Three of Cups in your environment this week. The environment around you is giving you a Five of Swords. In your hopes and fears section here, you fear the Tower. Don't we all? It's scary. It's uncontrollable. You know, foundations falling around us. That is the crumbling of old foundations. You know, illusions that have been crushed, and now you're building something new. Your potential final outcome is the Devil. Got the Devil card. Another major kind of, you got three pretty dark cards here. Two of the darkest at the top here. So if you haven't watched it yet, I will link it at the end of this video. I made a fun video for the month of October, since it's Halloween, about all the scariest cards in the tarot. All the ones I hated to read when they came up in a reading. And you got a couple of them here. So do please watch that video. You'll learn a lot. I guarantee you'll learn a lot about tarot that you didn't already know. So I want to, before we get into this reading, pull out of my holographic Rider-Waite deck one more card, which will be clarification or confirmation of this reading. So let's see which one this wants to be. We will keep this covered until the end of the reading. And if at any time your intuition is telling you, you think you know what that might be, do drop a comment in the comment section below. All right, Taurus. As I said, you are coming up this week as the Fool. This is beautiful. This is new beginnings, brand new, stepping off into the unknown is what this is. He's both the beginning and the end. So when you've come through a whole cycle, you step into your new cycle, you are the Fool all over again. It's like you're fresh and you're so excited, and you're so excited for what's to come, but maybe not. You got to be cautious. He's not very cautious. He's very, what's the word? He's willing to leap before he looks. He's got this little dog barking at him saying, hey, watch out for that cliff there. But it is the card of taking just a leap of faith. And that's you this week. That card is representing you, Taurus. You're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness by the Strength card. So this card is, as it sounds, it's strength, but it's not brute strength. It's not physical strength. It's strength of will, strength of your own personal convictions. You'll notice if you look at the picture carefully, she's very gently getting this lion to just open its mouth for her, and she's not, forcing him in any way. And so that's your challenge this week, is to exercise that strength in your environment, that strength of will. What you're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed here as part of you is a Five of Pentacles. A feeling of being left out in the cold, of other people think life comes to them and they're good and they're safe and they're secure, but not me. Somehow I always get the short end of the stick, or I'm being left out. What's really important, if this has been your case, so that this feeling has become kind of ingrained at you that, things are hard I always get, the short end of the stick. That is a thinking that needs to change, because that's what you will continue to attract. So it's really important to remember when you're feeling that way, notice the people around you. Notice that you're not alone. Notice that other people have these struggles too, and then reach out, make those connections. And that what really helps you get through those moments, because you're bringing some of that energy with you, Taurus. Stepping out of your immediate past is this Knight of Pentacles. So some opportunity perhaps being presented to you to make more of your finances, or maybe improve your health. Pentacles are health, wealth, finances. It could be a Pentacles person, an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with in your immediate past. This is a card of also caution. He's the most still of the knights in the tarot deck. He's very cautious, practically planted there, but he's bringing an opportunity. So some financial opportunity in your immediate past is what I think I'm seeing here for you, Taurus. Crowning you is this Eight of Cups. So the suit cards are associated with their corresponding number in the major arcana. So eights are strength, which is what you're being crossed by, strength. So the Eight of Cups is the strength to walk away from these 8 full cups. So these 8 cups, this was something that used to give you great joy, great fulfillment and satisfaction. And now he's turning around and he is walking away towards something else, because this is no longer what's going to get him what he wants now, or where he wants to go, or it's no longer fulfilling anymore. And so you need to walk away from some things. And that's why you're being challenged by the Strength card, because you need the strength to do that. It can be a tough pull walking away from things that you used to really, really care about, or even people that you used to really care about, relationships and things like that. But that's something you're having to do, perhaps so you can take advantage of that new Pentacles situation that hopefully will bring you out of the 5, which is what you're bringing with you as part of you, and into the 6 of Pentacles. So making progress, and 6 of Pentacles is wonderful. That's a card of giving back. This is somebody who is gained enough stability, financial stability, that they can give back to charity and give and help those around them. And that's how you get more. In order to get, you have to give. And so you are going to be doing this. This is in your immediate future. You're going to be in a situation where you're able to give back to someone else. Maybe helping one of these people that's been with you through, the dark times, the hard times. And that's going to be you now doing that, which is beautiful, wonderful. You this week in your environment, you've got this bonus card from Pixie, which is love and creativity. So you're going to be feeling a lot of love and creativity while you're having a lot of get-togethers, parties, connections, networking, social networking. The 3 of Cups, 3s are always changes. So this is making new relationships and connections that will bring about a change in your life this week, Taurus. The environment itself is handing you a 5 of swords. So you got some 5s, and 5s are numbers of instability. Okay. You want to get back to balance. You felt that financial instability. And you're feeling some instability in your environment too this week with these 5 swords. So this is the card of arguments, like, because swords are communications, thoughts, ideas. And so this is like people arguing over things and nobody seeing the other person's point of view, it not ending really well. They're walking away, but nobody's really happy about how this ended. And so I feel like you're going to be dealing with some of that in your environment this week, Taurus. So that's okay though. Be strong. That's why strength is your challenge. It's also your challenge. The strength is also your challenge because you have fears. You have to have strength although there's fears. You're fearing the Tower. The Tower is a crumbling away of your foundation. It's scary. But that's what's happened when you've been disillusioned. When you've been thinking one way and then things change and it's no longer what you thought. That shakes your foundation. Sometimes when truths come to, when you've been lied to and things come to light and the truth comes out, that also will just shatter your foundation. And I know this is a fear of yours. It's in your fears. And it's the Tower. I must remind people that the Tower is not something to be feared. This is a house built on sand. Okay. Now, you didn't know you were building on sand. This is not to, in any way make anybody feel like, why did I build my house on the sand? You didn't knowingly do that. But it was. And so the cool thing is once that foundation goes away and crumbles and the Tower falls, guess what? That clears a beautiful space for a skyscraper of a beautiful tower that's going to be so much better than the old one. So don't fear the Tower card. And then final potential outcome, Taurus, is your Devil card. So there is the potential for self-imposed imprisonment, deluding yourself, sinking back into addictions, often this 8 of Cups that crowns you is walking away from addictions, whether it's chemical, alcohol, toxic relationships you're addicted to. This is crowning you because you're going to have to walk away with some of that. So a potential outcome is this Devil. Potential outcome is getting sucked back into this. The Devil is anything that takes you from your right path. It's really important to remember that it's self-imposed, that we have the power. It's a feeling of powerlessness it's a false feeling of powerlessness because we're never powerless. So that is a potential that could come to you. But I would encourage you to remember that their chains are super loose. They have that inner strength and power. Your challenge is your strength card. Channel it. Do it. You can do it. They could throw off their chains. They're volunteering to be in this position and led and ruled by this devil that they feel like they have no control over, but they do. Okay? So, potential final outcome. So what could the clarification card be? It's got to be something with this walking away from things that aren't serving you or pulling you away from your true path. Having strength. Could just be clear-cut confirmation, which is what it's been the majority of my readings. It's just come up with like, yes, strength. Yes, the devil. Yes, you're going to be, something like that. I don't know. I'm so curious. So let's find out what our clarification is. We've got a Two of Wands. So our first wands show up. And I feel like, okay, so twos are always a choice to be made. And he's looking to go on a journey. He's looking at the world. He's like, okay, we're going to venture off into something new. And what now? You're going to have a choice to make about where to live, perhaps even where to live. If you're walking away from all of this and all this addiction, it may mean having to move, having to put yourself in a new environment. And that's what this Two of Wands is. So that might be something, and especially when your tower falls and your house is like in shambles around you, oftentimes you might choose to move elsewhere. So I feel like that is a choice that might be coming up for you or might already be there for you. You might already be considering that move to a new environment, new place. I would love to find out what happens. I would love to find out if that's your situation. Taurus, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for being here this week. I hope to see you back next week. If you didn't hit the subscribe button yet, please hit subscribe down below. It's totally free to you. I would love to be able to give those extended reads and get further clarification on all of these cards, and we'll be able to do that once I open my member section. And for the first 500 of you, it'll be absolutely free. So I encourage you to do that. Have a wonderful week, Taurus. We'll see you next week.